Oil games here with,
Here with Daniel.
and what are we playing today?
We're playing Six Forms,
Six
a
Forms,
card game, tactical card game, I guess you
tactical
call it.
card game. If this were 6 months ago, we would be playing this in the flesh, but
We
unfortunately, we can't
would.
do that, so we're doing it on
Oh,
TTS.
that's cool.
So yeah, Kevin
Next best thing.
Dees. Yeah, Kevin Dees sent me the starters, so the KickStarter's coming in March. Check it out.
Mm,
Six Forms. And looks like a cool 16 spot grid game. And I'll kind of run it down,
yeah,
and then we'll kind of flip through the rule book if we have any questions and see if we can make sense of it all. All right, so
sounds good.
sounds good. All right, so this is a 20 life game. Both players have 20 life. We have a 50 to 100 card game. 50 to 100 card deck. And each player starts with one spark, which is a extra kind of resource, and that's tracked on the dice. I guess I'll take my seat. Where's my seat? Okay. Oh. And, change. Am I already on a color? Okay, change my color. All right, so you're there. I'll be here. All right, so got my seat. Now I guess I'll grab these deflex counter, intensity counter. I didn't even know there were these all counters. But all right.
I think these are
Yeah, I guess
deflect
they're
counter intensity. Yeah.
yeah, I guess they're counters. But
Oh, energy cubes are over here.
oh yeah, and that's the main resource is the energy cubes. There's 32 in total, and you get one energy cube at the beginning of each of your turns, and then each turn, each player gets one energy cube. They never go away, but you'll get a card that goes along with them too. So there's 32 cards. So it sounds like to me that both players will max out at 16 energy total for the whole game. And there's 8 squares on your side. That's where you can spawn units and permanent
Mm-hmm.
cards that stay on the field. And then the energy cost of a card is at the bottom. I'll just go ahead and shuffle my deck. And then I'll
But you know
draw.
what? I think regarding the cubes, I think so. However many are there is that's what's in the game, and once they're gone, they're gone. But we'll claim them throughout the game
Oh,
using different effects. So you might end up with more than me. I
yeah.
might end up with
I
more than
think
you.
I think how it goes is we'll get the cards. We'll get one of the cards every turn, and then if we generate extra energy,
Oh,
it
then we pull in the.
maybe. I'm not for sure on that, but maybe that's how it
Oh,
is.
you know what? I think you can use cubes or cards.
Yeah, so I think it's better to just go ahead and use the cards for
Use,
now
yeah.
because you tap the cards. I think they
Yeah,
kind of,
exactly. So it's a little easier.
I think they kind of phased out the cubes because the demo didn't come with it. So yeah, so we'll
Oh,
just use
okay,
the
yeah.
cards. So yeah, we'll just use the cards. And then
Yeah,
there's
I'm good
also
with that.
like you can generate extra energy with cards, but those aren't permanent energy though. But the energy cubes
Right.
cards they never go away. All right.
Got it.
So energy cost is the bottom left of a card. So I'll draw 5. I'm sure this is a 5 draw game. Don't think there's one thing that I wrote down. But if you can look in the rules and see like when you set up, do you
Yeah.
draw 5? I think it's 5.
I know max is 7. Let's see what the draw is, though.
Yeah. So like in the card, like right here, the energy cost is on the bottom left of the card. So this one will cost. This cerebral abomination will cost you 4 energy, and you can only spend one spark per turn, they go away. So the sparks are actually just a dice. Now, why none of these say spark, I don't know. But I guess you can get any kind of dice for spark. I guess we'll make the cubes the sparks. So I think we start with one spark.
Yeah. Um, Let me see. I feel like I saw something about that in here.
could probably just be any kind of color, so I'll just go for purple. But they don't go on the board, so we'll just put that on the one side.
Well, it says a spark is not a physical game component. When activated, a spark creates 1 energy. To activate a spark, a player declares the activation and removes that spark from the game.
I have each player starts with 1 spark. It's a resource, which is a dice. But you see that on which page?
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what was in the video.
That's interesting.
Which page is that spark thing?
Page 12.
Page 12.
Of the printed page numbers. Oh, you can also hover over mine if you want. I made 2. I made 2 rule books.
Nice. A spark is not a physical game component. When activated, the spark creates 1 energy. To activate a spark, a player declares the activation and removes the spark from the game. A player can only activate 1 and only 1 spark manually per turn. A player can't have multiple sparks. Sparks are kept until activated. When activated, they go away for the rest of the game. There's no limit to the number of sparks a player can have. Players can track the number of sparks they control by using any method, such as a dice. Yeah, so, like, it's not a physical thing,
the dice.
but just track it with the dice. Yep, so.
Got it.
I think purple's kind of voluminous, so.
Yeah, I like that.
So 1 purple. Can only spend 1 spark per turn, and they go away, so we'll take down the dice when we use the 1 per turn. 1 spark may be spent for 1 energy, so you can spend the spark for energy in the place of energy if you need to, want to. Battlefield cards, they have stats. They have the stats are on the bottom right of the card. So this Cerebral Abomination has a 4 for the strength, which is the first number. The health is the second number, and weakness is the last number. So just attack and health, standard power and toughness like other trading card games. And then the weakness, I guess I'll go ahead and explain the weakness. So weakness is when you're attacking a card that's behind you. So like say the Cerebral Abomination was on the field, and say that this permanent right here was your card, but it was behind, like they weren't oriented in the same way, kind of like. Okay, so this one is going forward, but we'll just put this one behind it or something.
Yeah, so does that mean if you get attacked from behind, you're taking a debuff?
Man, let me just read it because I'm not exactly. Man, I got it, but it's kind of weird to explain. But so weakness is attacking a card behind your card. So your card is facing straight up, but they're behind. So you're not faced the same way. I'll get to it in a second.
Interesting.
But facing opposite direction, diagonal behind too. So you can diagonal it too. But attacking card gets opponent's weakness added to their strength and subtract opponent's health. Weakness from their health.
Oh, interesting.
So it does 2 things. You flip to the page, right?
Which page are you
on? Just whatever page is weakness. I don't know.
No.
But weakness,
15.
so attacking card, if their card is backwards and you get behind it, then you attack into it, then they have to suffer the weakness. The weakness means that the attacking card gets opponent's weakness stat added to their strength. So added to the attacker's strength, and you also subtract the opponent's weakness from their health. So you never want to get in position to have weakness.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it. So you don't want to be behind someone.
Yeah, basically. All right. And that's that. And then okay, so back over to equip cards, they don't go on the battlefield, which I don't know why they went with that, but that's what they went with. But the equipment cards go to the side of the board. I guess you can use a colored bead or whatever to show what it's equipped to, but then you discard the equipment when the unit dies. So
Makes sense.
equipment will be. I didn't draw any, but equipment is equipment. But you can play only battlefield. No. You can play battlefield cards in one of four positions, which those positions are. You can play them ready, and then they're ready to go, or you can play them exhausted, tapped, or you
Mm-hmm.
can play them ready, but as they say in Yu-Gi-Oh, set, so face down, set, so you don't know what it is, or you can play
Okay.
them set and tapped.
Okay.
And then there's different advantages and disadvantages to those orientations, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll go over those in a second. But and as we can see from this player reference card, the phases of the game are one draw, where you draw one card, and then the acronym is drama. So draw, regroup, act, move,
Oh, okay.
and then act again. Main phase two, then end. So draw one, regroup, where you get to freely ready up anything into basically like into
Mm-hmm.
untapped, and then you gain one cube, which is going to be the card cubes, and then you
Right.
recharge your other cubes, which is untapped, basically untapped phase. Three is the act before and after your move step. So you can play one card on the act step, then you can orient a card. Um, orient. I think it's a face up or face down. Placed card, await +1. I don't even know what that is. Place one per
Mm-hmm.
turn, and then reveal play previous placed, and then animate turn right, which is just tap a thing to do a thing, and then activate effects, play to attack. Lightning. Yeah. All right, and then move step. All of your ready cards may do one move in the direction that the card allows you to, or you can move into a space that occupies somebody else, and then it can attack it. And then
Okay.
a card's movement is also its reach, so you can move. I'll go into detail. Well, I guess I'll go into it now. So, arrow
Mm-hmm.
corner cards can move up to two spaces in the same line. So right here, this cerebral abomination can move
Mm-hmm.
in the four diagonal corners, two spots in a line. But if a card is blocking it, then it can't move through the card,
Mm-hmm.
and it can't move on the same space unless it's going to attack it. And then they
Got it.
do attacking or whatever. And yeah, so move the same spot to attack. And then act, we kind of it's just on the card, and then you do
Mm-hmm.
the act again or whatever. And then end step, basically release gate, whatever that is, and then discard down in the 7 card hand limit. See what's on the flip side of this card. Oh, can't flip it. All right, and then to the nitty gritty of the attacking. Like I said, attack is the first stat, health is the second stat, and then weakness is the third. And then all damage is trample damage, so like it overflows or whatever. So like if you get damaged and you run out of your health, the excess health is going to go to your life, the 20 points of life that you have.
Got it.
Um, I say all damage is trample, all ready damage is trample. So when the defender is ready, then they will suffer trample damage if there's excess damage to be dealt. But in the
Okay.
tapped position, that's kind of like a blocking position. So there's no trample damage when the defender is tapped. Um, Active is when you're face up, not face down. Um, and
Mm-hmm.
activate, no. Animate is to tap a thing to do a thing. Vertical damage means that you get counterattacked. So these would counterattack each other if somebody attacked into the other one. But
Mm-hmm.
but if it's Yeah, vertical damage is counterattacking, and you deal with the trample. But tapped position, I'm not even sure on that one. If you deal counter damage, I think you still deal the counter damage, but there's no trample, something like that. But we'll just
Okay,
go into the
let's
nitty
see.
gritty of that in a second. And then there's also flying. You can move over non-flyers, so you won't be blocked by like a non-flyer if you're a flyer.
Hmm.
And then also ground units can move under flyers, so it works both ways. They can move over and under each other if they're flyers and non-flyers.
Makes sense.
Okay, face down, what we call set in Yu-Gi-Oh, must be paid for when they get revealed or they get discarded. So, like, say, like I
Hmm.
wanted to play Cerebral Abomination, I don't pay
Hmm.
for it as soon as I cast it into one of my two lines back here. I only pay
Right.
for it when it gets revealed, as in I want to reveal it, or I want to, or like it gets attacked into. Then you got to be able to pay
Got it.
for it to keep existing on the field.
Got it. Like resin ice. A little bit.
Exactly, precisely. But like you can't leave it unrezzed. If it were to get attacked into, it would just die if you don't pay for it.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um. These cards with the little diamond in place of a stat, those cards do not deal any damage. So, like, if you see a diamond in place of a stat, then it will not deal damage back. Won't deal any damage. And then attacking uses cards moment. No. Attacking uses a card's movement for the turn. Look at my tip. Yeah. Attacking uses card's movement for the turn. So if you pretty much attack, that's going to use the card's movement for the turn. I think cards can only move once per turn. Even though there's two
Got it.
move steps, I'm not exactly sure how that works, but we'll get to it. No. Act, move, act, drama. Yeah. Yes, you get one move per
Mm.
turn, per unit. Um, there's no summoning sickness in the game, it sounds like to me, but we probably need to double check that, but I'm sure there's not. Direct
Yeah.
attack only in backline. So when you get to the backline of the opponent's side, then you can direct attack them. That's the only
Okay.
place you can direct attack. But I think
Hmm.
this is when the weakness comes really into
Oh, I
play.
see.
I think
I
this
see.
is when
Yeah.
it really comes into play. So you just blow. Yeah, so like if y'all are both facing the same way, I think that's when they become a victim of the weakness, I think.
Yeah. And in this
And
case, cerebral abomination would
be weak
be
to.
advantage.
No, I think Cerebral Abomination would have the. Yeah, that's something we're gonna have to really nail down, but it's something like if the Merc Knight looks like it has the advantage because the Cerebral Abomination is behind it. No. Oh, it's in
Yeah.
front of
Here,
it.
let's see. This the stat represents the amount of reduced attack and critical damage a card takes when attacked from behind.
Yeah, it's base weakness. A card is attacked from behind when a card moves to attack it from any angle in the backside of the card zone in relation to its controller. A card's full weakness equals its
Okay.
base
Oh,
weakness
one
plus
second.
any weakness. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give me okay. Sorry about that.
No worries. All
I'm
right.
back.
So got
Okay. Yeah.
lost where
So
we.
we were trying to determine weakness.
Yeah. So this last sentence or last two sentences says any angle into the backside of a card zone in relation to its controller. A card's full weakness equals its base weakness plus any weakness modifiers. So it's like wherever you're sitting. So I'm sitting here. You're sitting
Hmm.
here. So
Yeah.
depending on whose cards is whose. So like say that man, like but you wouldn't be faced here. I think it mostly happens when you're trying to attack the guy directly, then somebody casts a card to attack it behind it, so it'll have weakness. I think it's like a catch-up
Yeah.
mechanic, but I'm not.
I mean, can card? Oh, kind of see what you're saying.
So like
I mean,
say that
can cards rotate not to tap, but like can they rotate strategically?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I haven't read anything like that. So like say that the cerebral abomination is yours, and then Mark
Yeah.
Knight is mine. Okay, so let's say that Cerebral Abomination, that's yours. So let's say, just for the sake of argument, you're
Yeah.
attacking me, and then you've got all the way to where you can direct attack me. You're gonna deal
Mm-hmm.
me 4 points of damage. Okay, then on my turn, I cast this guy. I'm
Yeah.
faced this way, and then
But your
I
arrow lets you attack in any direction, so you can attack backwards.
I think so. And then that means that I
Yeah.
can attack your guy, and then you're backwards. So you're gonna suffer the weakness, and then your weakness is 0. And let's just switch these cards up. You have this one, and then I have this one. Okay, so you're attacking my life. You've got the Merc Knight. You're gonna deal 6 damage to me directly. Okay, then on my turn, I'm gonna cast Cerebral Abomination, and then I'm gonna, but I can't attack that way because, well, I cast it right here. So I'm
Sure, sure.
behind you at an angle, and then I can attack you for 4, but then you have a weakness of 2. So I'm gonna add that 2 to my attack, and then that 2 weakness of yours is also gonna subtract from your health. So that's gonna make you a 6-2, and then I'm swinging with a 6 right here, 6-5. So then the 6 would knock me out, and then I think we would knock each other out, something like that.
I think it's the opposite, unless I'm reading this completely wrong.
Okay.
So, talking about weakness, the stat represents the amount of reduced attack a card takes when attacked from behind. So if I'm being attacked, if I'm direct attacking you and I'm being attacked from behind, then I think it's your weakness, right? If your attack is being reduced.
So it's like so which card is the so the Merc Knight has a weakness of 2. Okay? So let's say that the Cerebral Abomination is attacking into the Merc Knight. So Cerebral Abomination,
so instead of doing
would deal
4 damage from the Cerebral Abomination, you'd only do 2 because my weakness reduces yours by 2, I think.
Oh no, the weakness would make you, the weakness is a debuff.
Am I reading this wrong?
Let's see.
Because it says if you go to where I am.
Mm-hmm.
The stat represents the amount of reduced attack that the card takes when attacked from behind.
Yeah, so you get
not when attacking from behind.
Yeah, so like you take the opponent, you take what's the opposite of the aggressor? You take the aggressee's weakness, and then you use the aggressee's weakness against it. So if Cerebral Abomination is the aggressor, then it's going to use Merc Knight's weakness as the aggressee against it. So that 2 is going to go against the Merc Knight in 2 different ways. It's going to make the Cerebral Abomination have further attack. Well, I mean, it's going to have increased attack, and it's also its weakness. Merc Knight's weakness is also going to lower Merc Knight's health for the turn by 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it says
the weakness of 2 goes against the guy's own health, and it actually buffs up the aggressor's attack. So it does 2 spots. They could have really written a little line. They could have drew like an arrow from the weakness to the health. And
I guess because it's saying,
and it could have drew like a little arrow from the weakness to the opponent's.
Yeah. So when it says the stat represents the amount of reduced attack and critical damage a card takes, that a card takes.
Yeah, the card
is vague. Yeah. But it's referring to the aggressor.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, rule books can often be tightened up a lot. But
yeah.
Well, we changed the page.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I changed the page because there was some
Okay.
examples.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yep.
So, example F. A 5/5/0 moves to attack a 10/8/3 from behind. So 10/8/3 is being attacked. Both are destroyed. Why are...
Well, I mean, it's not showing. Okay. A 5/5/0 moves to attack a 10/8/3. Ready. 5/5/0 moves to attack a 10/8/3 from behind. Both are destroyed in the defender.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Because the 3 cancels out 3 points of defense, so now it's a 10/5, enough for the 5/5 to kill it. Man, that is confusing, but you're right.
Yeah. It's really all in the wording, and then like I hate reading written examples, but
yeah, I know you do. Yeah.
Video, yeah.
Video.
Yeah. But it's all in the wording. All in the wording. All right, so that's that. That's how that goes. But okay, so and no summoning sickness. I'm sure that's how it is, but we can double check that though. Direct attack only in the back line. Weakness, we went over that. No persistent damage after each individual battle. So once you do a battle, complete the battle, then everybody's health goes back to its starting stats. Go back to starting stats. And then if attacking and neither card dies and aggressor retreats, then aggressor retreats. So like you're gonna move into somebody's square to attack, but if nobody dies, then the aggressor retreats. Yep.
Okay.
And then there's a keyword called plan, and that's the scry. You pick up X cards. You can put them however you want back on top of the deck, or put them on the bottom of the deck, something like that. Reveal energy cost actions. Those are required to pay for if you have the energy available, and that includes sparks. So reveal energy costs. You got to pay them if you have the energy / sparks. Right. Bang symbol, which looks like Pokemon energy. Bang symbol. It's just like a circle with a star inside of it. Bang energy. I think this is it. I think this is it right here. Bang energy.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yep. Bang energy. A bang symbol. Those are the instants. They can play on any player's turn. You can play those. Now that doesn't seem right because I did see a lightning bolt, but we can double check that too.
Yeah, I was reading something about interrupt.
And
interrupt is the little star.
Okay, yeah, so it is the star. Yeah, that's the bang symbol, right?
Yeah.
So that's the bang
so that can be stacked on events.
Yeah. Why they didn't go with the lightning bolt, I really don't know. But
yeah, you would think that would kind of clear it up. What is lightning bolt then? Because you said you saw one, right?
I think I saw a lightning bolt. I could be making that up, but I think I saw one.
Let's see. I saw in the rule book. You're right. They come out without summoning sickness.
Okay, cool. And then there's a keyword bruise. I really didn't pick that up, but I have it on one of my cards though. Maybe persistent damage. I don't know.
Bruise. Yeah, I think I had a card with bruise on it too. Let's see.
Yeah, I have the physical book. Go ahead and crack one of those. Oh, I think it gives you the rule sheet anyway, so I'm not gonna be able to use that.
Oh, yeah, the QR. Yep. Yeah. How's the card quality on these?
Haven't even opened it up. I mean, haven't even opened it up, but was saving it for the camera, but might as well since there's likely no rule book in it. But,
if you gotta do your unboxing,
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, cut the camera right now while we're looking up extra little stuff.
Is short-term damage.
Short-term damage. Battle damage dealt by
Battle
this.
dealt by this is short-term damage. Short-term damage does not heal until the end of the turn.
Okay, so normally, like any
Oh,
battle,
so you can do
this stuff
multiple
heals.
attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, so yeah, bruise. We saw that, and then we know that the keywords on page 67 is so. All right, cool. Seems like we have about everything we need to know. You think, or
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
did you see that it was a 5-card hand, or?
Oh, you know what? I actually never saw that, but I think I know where it is. Game setup. Ow. Yeah, 5 cards.
Cool.
5 cards, 1 spark.
1 spark. Okay, yeah. So I just went with the purple counter since there's a lot of them.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, we're just gonna roll the dice for that.
Yep. And then we start with 1 energy 2, right? Energy. Each player starts with 1 energy cube, yeah. And then these never go away, but they get tapped and such.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, cool. Game starting at right about 30 minutes. All right. It doesn't say first player, probably roll for first.
Yeah, but do you want to go first since I feel like you have a better understanding of the rules than me?
Okay, that'll work. All right. So man, on this setup, do you gain an extra energy? Each player gets 1 energy cube. 8 squares on your side for the spawning energy cost. Well, let's look at the player reference card. All right. So draw 1 card. Could you look to see if there's any exceptions on the first turn?
Yeah, if it's the first player's first turn, they skip their draw and move steps.
Okay, cool. But do you produce the energy though?
It looks like you do. It doesn't say anything else.
All right, so I'll grab 1. Got 2 on turn 1. What page is it? 67.
What step are you earning? Do we earn the energy?
Okay, so we got the draw step, draw 1 card, regroup. Regroup, you get 1 cube. And you untap the other cubes.
Oh, I see there. Hidden there.
Yep. Yep. And you're sure I gain an energy on that first turn, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It doesn't say anything about that.
Okay. All right, so I got 2 energy, 1 spark, which can be used as an energy. And then I can cast anywhere on that front, my back 2 lines, my 2 lines, my 2 rows. And I hope it doesn't have hover over and tells you the keywords.
Oh, that would be nice. Do we have identical decks?
I don't think so because it comes with, and they have different names, but mine is Corruption, yours is Radiance.
Oh, okay.
Kind of turn off this light. Whoa. Corruption, Radiance, the lady, and Corruption, something.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. So, all right. I've got 2/3, including the spark. And then charge sounds like ready. It's definitely ready. Yeah, ready. Well, no, recharge. Yeah, we probably got to define charge. And then I got to look at what block is. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and play Iron Whip Wolf. has block and bruise. Bruise is the temporary damage.
That's pretty good. On battle reveal. Okay, so in this instance, on battle reveal isn't that only activates if you
if
flip
I
it in response to an attack.
That would have been smart to do, but I just kind of played it out there.
You can take it back if you want. No.
Yeah, this is really the only point of this guy. Oh yeah, because then they waste money using it and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so let's strategically not play that now. All right, so we'll spend 3 on this guy, whatever block is. All right, so tap both of these. Let's go ahead and set my stuff. You know how to tap the change the rotation, right? Yeah. All right.
So, yeah.
All right. All right. So I spent all 3, so I got to get rid of my spark. Ooh, at the beginning of my turn, do I get a spark as well?
Oh, that's a question. I don't think so.
We do get a spark. Can only each player starts with 1 spark. Sparks go away, but energy cubes they never go away. But sparks.
Yeah, page 62 has turn structure. Okay. So during the regroup, gain 1 cube from the quarry. No, nothing about a spark. I think sparks come into play by card effect, maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about on the setup about sparks, right? Well, I mean, on the turn order about sparks.
Maybe under sparks it says something. When activated, a spark creates 1 energy. Yeah, I don't think we have any sparks.
I think we start with the spark, though.
Do we? I know we start with a cube card.
Yeah, each player gets 1 energy cube, and energy cost can only spend 1 spark. Yeah, each player starts with 1 spark.
Oh. So we're starting with 3 energy by our first turn, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Interesting.
Man, I popped out the manual, and now I can't get it back.
You can try mine if that works.
Yeah, now it's kind of okay. Now the page changed like I wanted it to do, but
if you you can hold Alt to like bring it up full screen.
Yeah, if you do that, and then it like that permanently now. Oh, okay. The scroll does that, so
there you go. Yeah, that's what I was.
But I mean, to get it off of the screen, I don't know.
Oh, it was stuck on your screen.
Yeah. Okay, spark. Spark is not a physical. Sparks are killed until activating. No limited sparks. Break and track sparks. Card anatomy, using cards, plays, outfit, card orientation, card control, card ownership, cards, card forms. Did you find the turn order section?
Yeah, I think it's pretty far down towards the end.
Card battle,
62? Yeah, 62 it starts. Oh yeah, game setup. Each player receives 1 spark. So is the difference between sparks and cube cards is that sparks don't carry over to the next turn?
Sparks do carry over, but once they're spent, and you can only spend 1 spark per turn. I think sparks have other kind of special special ways to spin them in the game,
yeah.
I think. Yeah, remember play turn 7. Once the game is set up, turn steps. Okay, when a player's turn, they must complete all steps as described in order to remember the steps of play, drama. Okay, draw step during the step. You can't draw a turn. Empty, they lose the game. Build. Regroup step, charge 1. Charge any number of the cubes in their recharge pool at one all at once. Gain 1 cube from the quarry. If a player forgets to gain a cube at this step, they can't go back to get the cube. Second, they may ready any number of active exhausted cards. So untap, act, move, may move cards, and only the move type. Act 2, end step. Yeah, it didn't say anything about sparks, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Were you looking at it too, or?
I was trying to read about dodge, actually, because one of my cards has dodge.
Okay. Regroup, charge any number of cubes. Yeah, so I'm sure certain cards give you spark, it sounds like. Okay, dodge. Guy is block. Block. While active, the card can move half its movable distance if it can enter an open zone within the attack line of a card moving to attack. And if it does, it will block it at interrupt speed. A card with block can do so for itself or another card you control as long as there is an open zone between the attacker and the attack target. Blocking stops the offensive card from moving into the intended zone and will end the attacking card's momentum. At the time a card blocks, the blocker is turned to exhausted position before damage calculation. A long block means the card can move full distance. Blocking ends after the card settles, and when this happens, its controller may ready it. Because a blocker's orientation change happens, yeah, that needed an apostrophe. Before damage calculation, it's possible for card effects to change the blocker's orientation back to the ready position before damage is calculated. The on block event fires when the blocker becomes the target of battle. Further, a block can be retreated by card effect. Did you follow that?
Yeah, a little bit. So block and dodge are kind of opposites, but similar effects.
Okay, so how does they go? I mean, how does dodge go?
So dodge, if you're being attacked on a move, if your opponent's using move to attack you, you can dodge to move half your range out of the way. I think default range is 2, right? For pretty much all of these. So you can move 1 out of the way. You land exhausted. A card cannot dodge into the move to attack path. When this is long dodge, then there's also long dodge, like long block.
Okay, so that's like.
Oh, I guess long dodge is a different category, and it lets you move your full distance. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right.
Cool.
Man, wish I could get rid of this menu.
Is the rulebook still up on your screen?
Okay, I got it now. It was just off the screen. All right. Yep. All right. Yeah. So it's on me. So this guy has block, which it can block for other guys, but then it taps after it blocks. It sounds like.
Yeah. So you can't.
So and then we do think you can only.
Creatures don't do counter damage, right?
Man, that's a good question.
I think I read that somewhere in here.
So from my little notes, let me see. No trample damage and no reach. Tapped, no counter damage. I know some cards with a diamond, they don't deal any damage, but...
Yeah.
Do you know if there's a glossary or index? They could have used an extra player reference card to just show the positions of everything in the book to be the glossary or index.
Okay, on page 42, I know you don't like the battle examples, but there are some.
Okay.
550 moves to attack, 500 exhausted. Defender is destroyed, and the attacker deals 0 opponent damage.
Opponent damage is the horizontal orientation stops trample damage. But if it's unit on unit damage that's vertical, then there's trample damage if there's excess damage to be dealt.
Yeah. What is opponent damage then?
Opponent is direct damage that I think that only starts when you get to the back line, unless you're attacking unit with trample, like an elephant or whatever.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, if we could verify about that, because I think you can only attack from the back line, I think.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see, where's move to attack? Okay. 6.
Form energy, tangible energy draw.
Damage, yeah, okay. Cards in exhausted position do not deal card damage. If a card has damage equal to or more than its full health, destroy that card. Deal any overflow to the controller's life. During the battle, deal card damage to each card simultaneously and immediately. It's good to know.
Alright, yeah, so tapped just doesn't deal damage. Doesn't deal card damage.
No, not if you're tapped.
Okay. No card damage. Tapped equals no card damage. Deals no card damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Mostly used for defending if, like, you know that you're going to be facing a big 10 like attacker or something. And then did we also see where, like, it says that you can only attack from the back line?
You can only attack directly from the back line, you mean?
Yeah. Did you kind of run across that at all?
Let's see. Direct attack. When players have no cards on the battlefield or all their battlefield cards have become the target of an attack during the current move step, they can be attacked directly to deal player damage by an opponent's card in the amount of their full attack.
Players have no cards on the battlefield or all their battlefield cards have become the target of an attack during the current move.
So if you're, I guess if you're overwhelmed, right? If all of your cards have attackers assigned to them, then I can attack directly.
Oh, to attack directly with a card, it must be in or move to attack into move to attack must enter the zone.
A move to attack.
An opponent's first row of spawn zones.
So yeah, you are right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to get to the back row.
Yeah.
And you have to occupy all of their cards with attackers, I guess. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't.
It feels weird, right?
Yeah, so just.
But I was reading the first paragraph of that page, of the direct attack page.
Yep, on the same page. Direct attack, when players have no cards on the battlefield, or all of their battlefield cards have become the target of an attack during the current move step, they can be attacked directly to deal player damage by an opponent's cards in the amount of their full attack. For a card to be targeted in a move to attack, it must enter battle. However, moving to attack does not always mean the attacker will target the card, nor is it moved to attack the only way to make the card a target of an attack. For example, when a card dodges, it does not become the target of an attack and thus prevents a play from becoming available for direct attack for that move to attack. To attack directly with the card, it must be in or move to attack into the move to attack must enter the zone an opponent's first row. Next, the attacker declares a direct attack with the card. A direct attack is considered a battle that activates on battle effect events. Further, direct attack is considered a move to attack. Finally, when a direct attack begins, it is not interrupted. Yeah, they should have had some short rules as well. However, if the defending player plays a battlefield card at interrupt speed before a direct attack, always a big proponent of beginner rules, medium rules, reference card, long rules. Man, I mean, what makes sense is that you only attacking to the back line, but all that stuff in the first sentence, can you make sense of how that makes sense? Or?
I mean, yeah, I think you have to fight. So, like, for your Shadowmancer here, you'd have to fight your way forward to this spot. And then you'd have to occupy all my current cards on the board with attackers.
Ugh.
Put them all under attack.
Does that make sense?
And then you can start dealing damage, which, I mean, kind of makes sense because we're only at 20 health.
Okay. So, yeah, so I just can't attack from right here.
You what?
So I just can't attack from right here. That makes sense. First turn, I can't attack right here.
Yeah.
All right. So I will just pass turn. I spent my spark, so
okay.
Spark goes here.
Okay. So I'll get one of these. Draw a card, right?
Yep.
Wow, that thing has 6 health.
Yeah, that's why it's a great blocker. It's
yeah.
a wall.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll play. So after like multiple attackers going after him, huh? I'll put him here. He's gonna cost me 2.
Okay. Dragon, Rhino, Gorilla. That's a lot of stuff.
We probably should be playing with these flipped, right? Like we should be. That's the strategy, right? Is to hide them and then.
I think it just depends. Yeah, probably.
Oh, but now I can't see it.
Yeah.
Can you see it if I do that? Oh yeah, you can.
You probably just drag it back to your hand whenever you want to look at it.
To look at it if you needed to. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll put that there without paying anything. I still have my 1 cost here.
Yeah, because you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah. And then on play. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do right now.
Cool.
Yeah. And I guess, yeah, that's all I'll do.
Oh, actually, this little ticker right here is for the sparks, actually.
Oh, yeah, look at that. 1 sparks. Okay. That back.
Alright, Alright, so draw my card for turn. D of drama. Get a cube. Ready these. And I got 3 to play with. Now play. Yeah. I wonder what the definition of play is.
To play. Where do you see that on your card?
Yeah, just play. I think it's at the beginning of the book, but
Is it on play or just play?
just yeah, on play.
Yeah. The effect is activated when the card is considered played.
So when is it
or
considered
reveal
play?
play?
Or reveal play.
Yeah, so it has to be face up, right?
Okay, cool. Okay. I'll slide this guy right here. I wonder what it is. Alright, and with that, I still have 3 up, so with that, I'll pass the turn. Oh, this guy can move, my bad. Alright, so
Yeah.
drama, regroup, act, which is play, orient, place card, await +1, whatever that is. Oh, there's probably like ticking cards that need to be add counters on it till it comes on the field, probably.
Now, could you move your Shadowmancer all the way forward and then attack?
I think you can
because
move,
I don't have any.
Yeah, because you can move to attack. So.
Because I don't have any cards, so you could attack me directly.
Yep, so I can move too. But see, the problem with that is you could cast something behind it, then I would have to deal with weakness. But
yeah,
it has
of
to
course,
have weakness.
yeah.
But this only
and you're
has
only doing
one
one
weakness,
damage.
Though. One weakness. All right, so I guess I will move to attack. Move 2.
Okay, 1 damage.
And I'll deal 1 damage. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. And then with that, that is my turn. Man, I think there's a way to secretly look at a card that's face down, but see if I wrote that note down. Oh, you could probably like right click it maybe.
So I'm seeing there's toggles. Is it Fog of War? No.
Hide face down. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way.
All right. My turn?
Yep.
Oops, that's the whole thing. Amazing. Oh, wait, I draw a card, don't I?
Man, did I draw my card? Yeah, I did.
What are power counters?
I think they're one of these colors. Yeah, blue. Blue dice.
Do you know what they do?
Oh, they probably just add +1/+1. Yeah, like you get +1 attack, +1 health, and +0 weakness. It says
Okay,
that when you hover over the yeah. Well, not the weakness
for
though.
power.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, of course, that makes sense.
Yep. It says it when you hover over the dice. And then weight is like. And then wait is like you pay the thing, and then you gotta wait turns to. For it to like appear, I'm sure.
So I can play 3. I need to do 5 damage basically. So I can play him for all these. Then I can use my spark to
Hold on,
play.
hold on. Okay, no. Proceed.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll play my spark to play him. And then, okay, so I attack one at a time, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he'll attack first to do 4 damage.
Okay.
And does that exhaust you?
Set me up. All right.
Oh man,
I'm gonna. All right. Spin 1. This one has the Pokemon energy. On play, when an opponent plays a guy with 3 or less base attack, plays an avatar. That is an avatar, right? Yeah.
Yes.
3 or less base attack power. Target that card and destroy that target. The controller of that card may charge up to 2 cubes. I think charge is the same as recharge, but we can check that out though.
I think so, like on tap.
Gotta be.
I would think so. What else?
And then the controller of the... Yeah, so you can untap 2 cubes, it looks like.
Okay. That's something. Yeah.
Oh, well, there's actually
so this
a graveyard
is untapped, right?
spot.
Because you did that. Huh?
There's actually a graveyard spot if you want to put it right above the deck.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I was wondering that should go. Okay. So if I attack now, I'm only going to do the 4 damage, and I need to do 1 more.
Yeah, because I got 1. Well, no, actually, I kind of wasted my card. So when there's weakness, attacking card behind your card, facing opposite direction or diagonal behind as well. Attacking card gets opponents' weakness added to their strength. So I've got 1. You'll be up to a 5 attack. And then
I'll be up to 5, but you still have 6, right?
Yeah, but then in addition to that, you also subtract opponent's weakness from their health. So like it's a double whammy. So you'll still so you get both.
Are you sure? That feels kind of crazy.
Yeah, it does. But that's why it's kind of like a catch-up mechanic when you get up there. So
makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to take back your other card, or do you want to just play through?
And I didn't math it out, so I guess it's my bad. I'll just take it.
All right. Okay. So you lose 1 point of health, and it does 1 point extra damage.
I do counterattack, but that's not enough though.
Yeah, that won't be enough. So I have 2. Nope. Okay, so now it's my move turn, right?
You cast it, you attack, move to attack, and then you move to attack, and then you go back to the act phase, right? Or
yeah, so I attacked. Oh wait.
You played 2. Oh yeah, can you play 2 cards in a turn? Or?
That is a good question. I think you can play.
I think I read somewhere you can only play 1 card or place 1 card. Let's see. Okay, play. Players may manually play as many cards of any type as they like. Page 15. As long as they can pay the card's base cost. Battlefield.
Okay.
Place. Only battlefield cards can be placed. The player can manually place only one and only 1 battlefield card face down per turn. Okay, so you can only set 1 card per turn.
1 face down. Oh, that makes sense.
Or one of their, or one of their unoccupied battlefield spawn zones. When placed, this card is played. Play an inactive or place card is not played, and its cost is not paid until flipped face up. It's play. Oh, place is face down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You can only place one. Okay.
But you can play as many. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So I did play. So I did act. Now I can do move. Oh, he's tapped. Can tapped cards move?
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna leave here, I think. Because I think you're right.
All right.
Okay. Well, let me see. I have some other cards here. Don't want to play these. Because my cards are going to reset at the beginning of my next turn. Do you know what... I'll just show you. Do you know what this 4 means?
The 4...
Oh, facets. What's a facet?
Facet is keywords. 4 is you can pay 4 energy. Or is that to get... Yeah. Pay 4 energy. I don't know. Pay 4 energy on play. I think if you pay the 4 energy when you... But then what's the point of that card?
Oh, wait, here we go. Facets. Facets add an additional effect to the card through keyword names. A card has no facet when the facet is written. A card has a facet when the facet is written in the facet section. Also, a card can have multiple facets. What?
Facets are just keywords. I hate when they just try to be too fancy. Just.
Oh yeah, but then why is it
I'm gonna see what that.
Why is it a number?
Yeah, there's like you can pay the extra to get an add in effect, but with this card, what's the point in even playing this card?
They can't cost 4 more to do that, right?
Yeah, I really don't know what the... Oh, maybe you gain 4 energy for the turn. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You gain 4 energy for the turn.
Oh, for the turn.
But that card seems OP though. Well, I mean, it just only costs you... Well, you're gonna gain 2.
I got it here. Page 67. A player can have X copies of this card in their deck, so it's a cap. That's all it is.
Cap. Okay, cap. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what is... Sorry, I know I'm slowing this down. What does plan mean? Plan 2, draw 1.
Plan is you can look at the top 2 cards of your deck, and then you can keep them there, or switch them in any order, or you can put them on the bottom of the deck, and then you draw 1.
Okay. Oh, so I look at the top 2 and I choose which one to draw. Okay.
Yeah. I think you can also put them on the bottom and then draw 2.
Okay, if I want to get rid of them.
Oh.
I'll put this there. Oh, wait. Okay. That cost me 2, so that was these ones. I'll discard that. And it's your turn.
Man, why did it skip from play to plan? Plan to play. Okay, plan. Golly. What the crap? Plan. Weird. All right. Yeah. So my turn. Draw 1. Get a cube. 4.
Okay.
Oh, 1 sec.
Right.
I have to go into the house.
Under?
Under the house. I thought keep your ears open in case something happens to stay up here.
Okay, yeah. Call out to me if you need to. Thank you. He has to go under our house.
Oh man.
We're gonna do a whole thing. Okay.
Won't flush or something, or what's going on?
No, when they worked on the bathroom, a bunch of the airborne cement particles got into the shower drain and then hardened, so it's like a block of cement basically in our shower drain.
Weird.
Yeah, fun stuff. So
Always something. All right, let me cast this. Whoa, what is that though? Cast this here, and let me take this back. Look at what
1
that
second.
is. All right.
Okay, sorry.
No worries. Do you know how to just make this book just bigger so I can just read it on the table without having to zoom in?
Like hold it. Pop out maybe if you right click.
Yeah, that is what did that. But I mean, but I don't want it to take up the
Probably
whole
working.
side.
Yeah, you just want it on the side.
And maybe I could just move
Yeah,
the
I don't
screen
know.
around. Yeah, I guess maybe I could just do
Oh,
this.
I just disconnected. Timeout Steam client. Well, let me try to rejoin. Oh yeah, you're still there. Hold on.
Do you think
Okay,
you can
I'm
move when you're face down?
Oh wait, am I on the wrong side? Wait, now I don't have my hand. My hand disappeared. Oh no, here it is. Sorry, can you move?
Do you think you can move when you're face down?
Let's see.
Placed.
Move step. A player cannot play. Hold on, sorry. It doesn't say anything in the move step. I would imagine not, but
Yeah. I'm on page 30.
You're on page 30.
Okay, reach is how far you can move.
Okay, page 29, movement. Doesn't say anything. Oh, wait. Exhausted battlefield cards. Did not deal battle and damage. Gain shield. Can use no movement type. Except orient. But I'm not sure. I guess that's just like maybe spinning.
Yeah, just changing your orientation from tap to untap to.
I think so. Oh, that might make sense, yeah.
Man, like if I could just make this rule book bigger, then I wouldn't have to pop it out and stuff. Toggles. Drag selectable, maybe? I don't know. All right, yeah, it's my turn, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I haven't spent anything.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean the cool thing about setting stuff is that you can play one face up and one face down sometimes.
That's true, yeah. Yeah. So you can start to fill up the board a bit.
Yo.
I guess that's a good strategy, right? Just layer guys on the back row.
Mm-hmm.
So when, you know.
Oh, yeah. If ready was only face up, right? Face up vertical. I mean,
Yeah, you got to be face up and upright to everything.
To be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just try this. Okay, let's spin 4. Spin 4.
Don't like that.
Spin 4. Play this.
Please. 4, 6, 4. Okay. All right.
You could knock that out. Let's play this here.
Back there.
You know what? Let's play this here. And then let's play this here. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Makes sense.
And then that'll be my turn.
All right. I'll draw 1. Take one of these. Okay. I'll put this.
Oh man, I don't have you on the screen.
Hmm?
Oh, I don't have you on the screen to get that pop out going.
On it. Oh, 1 sec. I gotta run. All right, I'll be right back.
Cool, cool. Wow, this is stupid. Oh my god.
Oh wait.
Let's see. Did you finish? Is this still your turn?
I think I stopped my turn. Yep, I'm tapped out.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Oh wait, is it? It's my turn.
Yep, yep.
Okay. Okay. Was I in the middle of my turn?
Think so, because I have 4 cubes and I started first. Unless I didn't get my cube for the turn.
No, I think I started my turn because I think I drew a card.
Okay, cool.
I drew a card and I played this one.
Okay. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, okay. I'm gonna. Oh wait, I already put one face down. Sorry. I guess I'll end my turn. I don't have a lot of great options. I guess I could flip one, right? I should do that. I'll flip this for 2.
Okay. Dragon Rhino Gorilla.
Yeah. And I guess I can move it, but I won't. Oh, he untaps, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he could. I could move to attack and attack him. Your Merc Knight, right?
You don't seem to
Like
have that line.
Oh, you're right. I do not. Interesting. Because the scout can only go forward. That makes sense.
Scout. Yep.
Yeah. Even if I move here, he can't attack. He can't attack left. Okay. You know what? Oh, wait, no, and I can't move him forward to attack because he's not engaged. Okay.
That rule seems
right?
crazy, but I don't know.
It does, right? But I feel like that's what it was. Pretty
Man, I mean,
clear,
do we ever see like an index or a glossary? Wish I could just make this page bigger because I don't like that pop-out menu stuff.
I know. When players have no cards on the battlefield, or all of their battlefield cards have become the target of an attack during the current move step.
That's way too wordy. Way too wordy.
They can be attacked directly to deal damage. It is wordy, yeah. Right, an opponent's cards, yeah. I think so. I think so. I don't know how else to read that.
It should have been like.
It is crazy though.
It should have been numbered too. All right, 1 second.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just doing my thing. I was doing. I guess nothing much. I hope she didn't break her freaking glasses, man. She can't never put it. 1 second. All right. Whose turn was it?
I think it's your turn. I'm not gonna. Well, can I move him and then attack next turn? No, you're just gonna kill him this turn, aren't you? I have to do. Wait, there was a reason I couldn't do move and attack with him.
Because of the stupid thing with the you've got to have everybody engaged or something or have been attacked.
That's right.
That just doesn't seem right, but maybe.
I know, it doesn't seem right, but I don't know how else to read that.
You try to screen.
It also feels like it's going to make it a long game to play like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the point. They did say it was kind of like a chess-like card game.
Man, I want to screen capture this, but you can't with the stupid pop-up thing.
No, yeah, you can't. Well, I'll pass turn.
All right. Untap. Get a cube. Get a cube. Draw a card. Okay, got 5. Oh. All right. Okay, so So I drew, I regrouped, I can orient. Review, play, animate, activate, play with it. Okay, so I can act, then move. Hmm. Guess I'll move.
Mhm.
There's got to be a way to look at these cards without revealing them.
I know.
All right, I guess I'll just reveal this guy.
Mhm.
You know, while active, I guess it's active now. I can tap it, look at the top card of your deck. Well, before I do that, this one costs 4. 4 health. Yeah, screw it. I'll just move to attack right here first.
Okay. 1 second. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, man. I know this is annoying.
No worries.
Okay,
Not only.
All right. So you're attacking. What happens if I don't have enough money to flip this card?
I think that
Does it just die?
I think it dies. Let me try to see if I went over that.
That would make sense, right?
I think so. I think that's exactly what happens. But
Okay, let's see. This makes their zone a battle zone and flips any face down cards.
yeah, because I don't think it gets to
Does
sit
it
there.
flip for
Because,
free?
now you got to pay it whenever you get battled into. But if you can't pay it, I think it dies.
I'm looking at page 38. This step, the cards enter battle with the attacking card targeting the defending card. This makes their zone a battle zone and flips any face down cards face up.
Yep.
Next, the cards enter into battle and damage one another.
Yeah, but if you can't pay for it, then it dies.
Does it say that?
Man, yeah, they should have put it in there.
Let's
But
see.
and again, did we look for a glossary or index? Because I know the glossary, like it doesn't go into the glossary.
It's not. Yeah, it's like testers.
Credits. Sure wish I could just make this thing bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I wrote it down from the video, but face down set cards must be paid for when revealed or they get discarded. Probably be under the placed section, maybe.
Please.
I just asked them on YouTube about the attacking, so
That's smart.
might answer.
Yeah, because it seems weird that you'd flip it for free.
Yeah,
The instructions seem to say.
Yeah, I mean, because you can't occupy the same space outside of battle, then one of them has to occupy it, so. Okay, on reveal, when the card's
Reveal play, flip the face down. If a card is reveal played for any reason, its controller must pay its full cost. If he cannot pay, the card is considered ousted.
Yeah.
No partial energy is paid if the controller cannot manage payment in full. So ousted means
the bottom of the page. If a card is reveal play.
it cannot use any movement. It cannot attack in battle. Does not lose shield. Destroy it immediately after any event stack. So yeah, it gets destroyed. Weird they didn't put that in the other section.
Yeah,
Okay.
A lot of rules, and then you got to go through iterations and boil it down. And, All right. Okay. I'm guessing since it wasn't, man, I hate when that happens. Like reset the screen how you don't want it to be. All right. So I attacked into that. So since it wasn't on defense mode, I guess the trample damage goes through. It'll be 6 trample damage, I think.
Let's see. That means it will not deal battle damage if it enters battle. Yeah, I think you still get to. I think you still get to attack.
That's like another form of direct damage. 6.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Trample damage. Yeah, I guess all of it comes through, right? I can't because I didn't stop any of it.
Yeah. It's a 3. Oh man, like you were one shy of it.
Huh?
You were one shy of being able to pay it.
I was, yeah. And I have no sparks. None of us, we haven't gotten sparks. I wonder how you get those.
Yeah, maybe just a certain class maybe does it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah, maybe. Okay, so I'm down to 13.
And then this would tap, I take it. We did read that they tap once they get used, okay. Alright, so now...
They tap, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so... I have to leave the top card of your deck, get this card, and I have time to take it out.
Okay.
Alright, so I readied this one. I'm gonna move this one. They don't tap after moving, do they?
That's actually a good question. Let's see, I'm looking.
How were you able to navigate the book so well?
So you can press Alt to bring it up.
Yeah.
Once you have hold Alt and then scroll your mouse wheel.
Yeah, I mean, I've got actually like your screen covering that, but I still don't like. I still don't
jamming
like
up. Yeah.
There's got to be a way to just make this bigger on the table. It's like wasting space on the table.
I know, it is annoying just being there. Okay, let's see.
Holds the key.
I don't think they tap.
Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, so this guy, that guy moved and doesn't tap. While active, look at the top card of your deck. If that card is an avatar, take it. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of your deck. While active, at the end of each of your turns, you may pay 2 to plan 2 or spy 1. I'll just tap this one. Look at the top card of my deck. If it's an avatar, I may take it. It's this one. It is not an avatar, so what do I do with it? Otherwise, put it on the bottom of my deck. Okay, it's this one. I forget how you bottom deck stuff. Man.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure either.
I have it written somewhere, but I don't remember. Alright, and then with that, that is my turn.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, this might have to be my last turn. I know this was a short.
Oh, so all good.
A short one. I gotta start.
Actually, pretty long, 2 hours.
That's true. We did do, but I feel like I had to step away.
Me too. Learning game.
Yeah. One. Interesting. One play. Okay. I'll tap 2 to play direct hit.
Okay.
Target opponent with 6 or more life loses 3 life. Draw 1 card.
Okay. 3.
Okay. And then put that there. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. So we said we're calling it where?
Oh yeah, I did say my. You want to take one more turn?
Yeah, might as well. All right.
Yeah.
Draw 1. Draw 1. All right. This big guy. Yeah, play that big guy. Ready bees.
Yeah, everything. That was ready.
Yeah, I guess I'll just attack into this, see what happens.
This guy? Alright.
Roll to attack.
I'll pay 3 to flip it. So, Majestic Grizzly. On reveal, this gains +3/+1 until end of turn.
Nice. 7/3.
So,
You know, what's... Okay, 7/3. Alright, so 7/3 would take out my 4.
But he'll die too.
Yeah, they trade. Alright. Did. And then I'll do another move to attack. And that wouldn't be a direct attack yet. So
Right, because I have.
okay, so you move. That's one thing. Move to
And you get
attack.
another act phase after.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of got to do it in a certain order, which is weird. But all right. So this guy is out. It does not have summoning sickness. So actually, I would do not you yet, not you yet. So I could on dodge loses 3 life. So I go right into attacking this, I guess.
Mhm.
You know, so I guess I'll do that. Which seems weird too, but
Because he played it in
this turn.
attacked.
I played it
Yeah.
as active, and then there's no summoning sickness.
I mean, we can play to any row we want, right?
You can only play on your 2 rows.
That's what yeah, any of your 2 rows.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to use his roll just to see what happens. So I can roll in any direction, or half.
Dodge.
So I'll roll backwards.
Dodge.
Okay. Oh, you're right. So I have to roll forward.
I don't know. I mean, you can probably go back too. Dodge.
Oh, I do have back. You're right. I'll go back.
Yeah. Okay, so that means you
And
take
then
half the damage, or how does that go?
I don't think I take any damage. I lose a life from the card effect. And wait, something else does happen. You're right.
Okay, 1. Man, now I wonder, is that symbol? No, that's just energy.
Where's dodge? Dodge. Okay. The attacker may continue moving forward. The reason for the attacking card to keep moving forward is because dodging cards never become the target of battle. This is why dodging cards does not progress the attacker's ability to attack directly. Oh, that's interesting. When I dodge, I exhaust, but you can keep moving forward.
I moved to attack, so you were there, so I'll move forward, I guess.
So you can pull forward to attack me again, but I'm exhausted. I don't know what the benefit of that is.
Man, let's
maybe if I could have rolled out of your range, or like to a direction you can't attack in, maybe.
Yeah, let's read it from the top because I'm kind of lost. Battlefield.
Yeah.
While active, the card can move half its movable distance. If it can enter an open dodge, if it does, it will dodge it at interrupt speed. Dodge doesn't stop the offensive card from moving into the intended zone and will not affect the card's momentum. So if there is another zone within reach of the attacking card using the same attack line, the attacker may continue forward. All right, let's read that again. Dodge does not stop the offensive card from moving into the intended zone and will... So technically, like, I moved to attack, so I was here. I guess I had to stop there because I moved to attack, right?
Oh, so if I had dodged and went up here, then you couldn't. I think then I'm out of range of you because you're already moving one direction. So you end up here. Maybe you can go back.
If it does not
it says
dodge...
so. If there's another zone within reach of the attacking card using the same attack line. So I don't think you can attack me up there. Right?
Same attack line. So the attack line was just straight. So
yeah.
I guess not. No. All right, so when the card dodges its turn exhausted and settles, a card can dodge into... All right, so I attacked. I don't tap, do it. I tap, right?
Yeah, you would be tapped, I think.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that's me making that.
I guess
It's
I got,
interesting.
yeah, I guess I got this guy I can attack right here with.
You could, yeah, that's true.
No, I
I
can't.
didn't think about that.
No, I can move to attack right here. Move.
I don't think you need to move though. I think you could just attack.
Oh, this doesn't have side attack.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I have a diagonal attack, so
Yeah.
guess I'll attack there.
Yeah, and then he'll die without dealing damage.
Oh, because it's tapped, yeah.
Yeah.
And is there trample though? No. The tap blocks trample. Yeah.
Block something.
The when you're tapped, then you don't do trample damage.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Okay. Yeah, what do you think?
Man, I like it. This is just one of those that we're definitely dealing with the TTS tax on this. And just a learning game. And I don't like how these books, you can't make the book bigger.
Yeah, if you had the physical book, that'd be a lot better. That'd be a lot easier to manage.
Yeah. At least it's 7
I like
for
it.
me on the first play. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I usually don't like well, I like some tactical card games, but I tend not to.
Okay,
but I like
the
this.
Grid you're talking
Maybe
about?
because it's smaller.
Okay, talking about the grid you're talking about, you don't like them?
Yeah, we're like playing cards onto a map and moving them around.
Yeah.
I usually don't like those kinds of games, but maybe because this is a smaller grid.
Okay, yeah.
You know, I think that it makes it feel like tighter and faster and less options.
For example, I guess which all ones have you played before?
I know, I was just thinking that. I know the only ones I've played with you at Goblins.
Okay, we played that Berserk one.
I remember liking one of them, and then I think 2 other ones we played I was kind of so-so on.
Okay, yeah, that Berserk one, that one just had horrible rules, horrible translation.
Yeah, I remember that.
We never played the sorcery, no.
We tried, we never got to it though.
Okay. Did we attempt it, or did we just talk about it?
I can't remember.
I think we just
you have to check your notes.
Yeah, I think we just talked about it. All right. Well, yeah, that's a cool one. Yeah. Hopefully I can get it played in real life, but hard to do that nowadays.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, within all they teach. But I know how to play better now, so all right.
Yeah. Now that we have a better grip of it, I think you could teach it better. Teach it like easier, not better.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
What you thinking for next time?
Next time. Oh. This is the one I got from our local game store. I got it for $13, the core set.
Oh yeah, not too
for the new Lord of the Rings. I mean, Legend of the Five Rings.
Oh yeah, did you make a deck or?
I put together just the starter decks that came with the instructions.
Okay.
But I haven't tried it yet. But my friend down here is down. But if you want to try it.
Okay, you got your webcam type of thing set up?
I think the starter sets were Crane and Lion.
Well, I mean, do you have your webcam type of setup going?
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, that's a whole.
We have to try it on TTS.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, well, that'll work.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see. I'm up for anything, though.
Sounds good. All right, good two-player Tuesdays.
Good times. Good to get back into it.
Oh, yeah. After a month.
All right. I'll see you next week.
Later next week. So